So you're going about your daily routine, having some antibiotics to prevent infection after a surgery, having a nice wholesome breakfast, a couple of coffees throughout the day, admiring the pretty flowers in your garden, eating a few snacks, having a wholesome dinner, and then climbing into your comfy linen sheets at night. As you're drifting off to sleep though, you can't quite shake the feeling that something is connecting these daily activities, and without that something, your daily activities would not be possible. So the next morning when you're out for your walk, you're looking around at the beautiful vegetation around you. The canopy of the trees, the grassy understory, and all the plants in between. That's when it hits you. What happens when you look down? That's where you'll see the soil and realise that the soil is what underpins all of your daily activities. And this is a story about soil. At this point, you might be wondering what it is exactly about the abiotic organic matter that is so important, and that's fair enough. Depending on who you are, it's not often associated with aesthetic value, nor is it the centre of many discussions regarding the beauty of Mother Nature. However, the biodiversity within a healthy soil can be hard to comprehend. Just 1 teaspoon of soil can contain an astonishing 6 billion different microorganisms. The security of global soils is under threat, largely due to things like urban and industrial encroachment, erosion, acidification, contamination, and climate change. And on top of this, people just don't realise the sheer scale of importance of soil, and therefore are unaware of the urgent need to do something about these threats. The combination of both the tangible values of soil, for example, its regulatory services, which are directly related to the climate and climate change, and more importantly, the relationship between soil being able to maximise its carbon storage capacity is directly related to the health of the soil and its microbes. Or regarding its provisioning capacity, as it supports about 95% of the global food supply. There are also its intangible values, with soil being intimately connected to culture, providing the foundation for all cultures throughout human history. It is also the key to many scientific discoveries, and without it we would not have the antibiotics that we do today. It is not only vastly diverse across the planet due to different processes and conditions which it formed under, but it is also an expression of how geodiversity, resulting from thousands to millions of years of geomorphology, tectonics, weathering and erosion, can be such an important resource for life on Earth. It is the link between the A, the B and the C, and perhaps most importantly, it cannot be replaced, and there is no quick fix to combat the global soil crisis. So, what can be done? That is where soil geotourism comes into play. Perhaps not the core of the solution to the global soil crisis, but an effective method in creating awareness and getting more people to know why they too should care about the part of nature that is everywhere, responsible for so many things, yet often wildly overlooked. Shifting the central focus to soil and protecting and valuing it for what it is, rather than what other systems on Earth take from it, is a vital step moving forward for the future security of our soils. A geoconservation approach to soils would incorporate the much needed attention of the broader public, rather than that of just scientists and farmers. More than that, it would bring economic and social benefits to communities with high soil value through increased visitation. Within the National Soil Action Plan 23 to 28, there is no mention of geotourism or geoconservation in relation to soil. However, the second of the 4 priorities is centred around engaging partners that recognise the value of soil. This directly relates to a potential opportunity for geotourism, whereby it is used to increase the awareness of the public to just how important it is that soil is protected. Each state across Australia has a designated iconic soil, which could be the foundations of a longer-term geotrail initiative that challenges people to find and learn about the iconic soil for each state. Have a look at this map here, which shows which iconic soil belongs to which state. It could possibly take a form similar to the principles and values of geocaching, with the main goal to get people outside, discovering exciting soils and developing an interest in their condition. The importance of soil cannot be overemphasised, and this message needs to be heard by everyone, and geotourism for soil is one way of getting people to listen.